Hi. As of the time of recording, it's about my 20th time trying this, mostly because I messed up the other 19 times. However, you know what they say, 20th time is the charm. Now, before I start, I want to introduce myself. My name is Michael Ring. This is my home. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Hopefully, I don't know. And today I want to ask you a question. A question that can seem innocent or, simple to answer. However, the answer you give is heavily weighted and can determine whether or not you like this speech or this video or whatever you want to call it. So, I just want to forewarn you about that. However, before I ask that question I'm so eager to have you answer, I want to talk about today. Today is July 27th of 2020, and you know what that means? It's the National New Jersey Day, I think. According to Google. I don't know. Look it up. It's New Jersey Day. So for all those who love New Jersey, today's your day. And I hope you celebrate it like it's the last day you were alive. You never know when it's going to end. Never. But, before I get sidetracked, let's ask that question. And that question is, do you like to swim? If the answer is no, then you're like me. The reason why you probably said no is because either you don't know how to swim or you're embarrassed by it, and that's totally fine. I don't know how to swim. And if I do try to swim, I'm going to have one of those floaties that keep me up. And I look good in floaties, by the way. I just want to say that. However, enough about me, right? If you answered yes to that question, then I got good news for you. Because 71% of the Earth is covered in water. And you know what that means. You can wake up at 6 in the morning and go to bed at 8 at night still swimming away. I don't recommend it because your body would probably give out on you and you'll probably find yourself in an emotionally troubled place. But, you know what, you do you. And that's perfectly fine. Now, the reason I asked that question is because we're talking about a travel destination today. Not just any ordinary travel destination. We're not talking about France. We're not talking about Japan. We're not talking about Russia. Because to be honest with you, everyone will do those. I mean, they're easy and they're simple. But in fact, we're doing something completely out of the box. We're talking about the lost city of Atlantis. Now, the reason why it's lost is because it's pretty self-explanatory. For those who don't know, though, Atlantis is said to be underwater. Notice how I said said, because no one has actually ever been there. In fact, it's widely debated on whether or not it is real or not. But to the non-believers out there who deny the reality of it, we say nay to them. Nay to the non-believers. Because all they do is hate. We can't have that here. That's not our attitude. However, good news if you do believe. Because I support you all the way around. Now, the only downside, when you compare Atlantis to, France, let's say, is that, the language is kind of odd, you can't really understand the people in Atlantis because no one really knows what it is. Google, it's not even listed on Google, that's how unknown it is. And France, you can at least understand them, a little bit, Plus, they're cool. I mean, in the Lost City of Atlantis, for example, the people could be fish people, and they could do googaloo googaloo or glug 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 glug. And we don't want that, because we can't understand that. It sure is not on Google Translate, which is bad, right? You don't want that. However, the point I want to make here today is that if you like to swim, then the Lost City of Atlantis is for you. Because from the moment you wake up, there's just pools everywhere. Just swimming activities everywhere. It's like a giant water park that you can never go to because, to be honest with you, you'll only be able to last for about a minute there because the average person can hold their breath for about a good 2 minutes. Whereas another man, I forgot his name already, but he was able to hold his breath for a good 20 minutes, which is crazy and seems painful, and I would never attempt it in my life. But that's just me. If you want to do it, then knock yourself out. What I'm saying is that, the Lost City of Atlantis is cool and all, and no one really knows where it is. But upon research, you can most likely find it. And to be honest with you, I'd never been there, but it sounds like fun. A giant water park where both kids and adults alike can enjoy it. It's family friendly, and most importantly, there's no traffic. I mean, how would I know that, right? I've never been there. I don't know, you know. What I'm saying is that, you know, if you want a place to go to have fun, don't go to Disney World. Everyone does that. Be you. Be the cool guy, the cool kid. You know, go to Atlantis, and not the resort in the Bahamas. If you do that, I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna be mad at you. Anyway, that concludes it. I hope you're all having a splendid day, and yeah. Hotel Trivago.